Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca and we are going to do some new drugstore today. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you're well. I hope you are just looking forward to some drugstore stuff. We are getting into that time of the year, or I should say it's like the end of the year and the beginning of the year. So like January, we are gonna start seeing so much new drugstore. I guess I feel like it's been that way all year, but prepare. This is usually what happens. But we are focusing today on the Joah Crystal Glow Prime-dation, which I look at it and I go, premediation? No. Like some kind of legal term. So many of you have asked for me to review this, and luckily Joah sent this to me. Don't know if you can find it in stores yet. I didn't see it at my CVS where my Joah products usually are. So I know it's available on the Joah website. And the claims are it has a foundation, blurring primer, and skincare in one. And, you know, it's pretty great. So it's all day radiant finish, medium coverage. It has hyaluronic acid, collagen, a crystallite peptide, and blue light defense. As far as I can tell, it does not have any fragrance or botanical products that irritate my skin, so I think we're good. I actually think that the shade is a little more on the kind of sunny, it's on the sunny side. It's almost like a summer shade, but I'm okay with that because I think it gives me some nice glow. So I'm gonna take my hair out of my way. Here we go. But it is in a pump and we like that. So I'm gonna give myself 2 pumps. And that's a good shade, would you say? I'm actually going to use my BK Beauty sponge. I've dampened it and wrung it out. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bounce this all over my face. And I'm going to just put it on, I don't want to say casually, but just really keep it effortless. You know what I mean? It kind of has a scent, but not fragrance, which I'm okay with. Things that are unscented, I can't remember, which is it? When something says unscented versus fragrance free, it means it has a product in there that masks the scent. Whereas fragrance free just means they haven't added fragrance. So I think that's what that means. I might have it backwards, but the point is sometimes things have other additives just to keep you from smelling anything. So that's why sometimes if I can smell ingredients that smell kind of like chemically, or, you know, sort of plant-like, or like, I don't know, just kind of, I'm not opposed to that, because then I'm thinking, oh, okay, great. They haven't tried to fool me. This looks good. I feel like I'm kind of far away. I'm going to zoom you guys in. Yes, dewy and natural. Huey, dewy, Louie. We like it. Revlon has a new concealer. I picked up shade 015. So this is supposed to be a 5-in-1 concealer. It is supposed to erase, perfect, brighten, hydrate, refresh, and correct. And it's supposed to do this for 24 hours. So if you fly to Europe, you have a layover, you can't do anything, and you put this concealer on, or I should say you can't wash your face, then you will have wonderful under eye area when you arrive. Let's see if that's the case. So like I said, I picked 015, which looks pretty light. They actually had lighter shades than this. I wanted to guess up, like darker, because I always under, my guess for shades for Revlon is always too light. This reminds me of Covergirl, the Advanced Radiance. So let's see. Let's see, I'm going to squeeze it up to the little sponge. I'm gonna focus it just where my dark circles are. It's definitely on the yellow side. I'm gonna take my BK Beauty 108. Ooh, this is nice. Now, I just reviewed the NYX, remember this serum concealer? So, it might be very similar to this. If you've already gotten this, maybe don't bother with the Revlon. I'm just looking out for you. It's very nice. All right. Looks good. Revlon has updated their shadow quads and they've come out with new shades, a new formula. So let's see. These are Colorstay shades, 24-hour wear. Really? I picked this shade. This one is called Addictive, and it is about the most neutral I could see. They had a terracotta, they had sort of wines, you know, more kind of pinks and plums, and then I saw this and I thought, whoa, I'm gonna try this, because are these going to look like the perfect sort of grayish taupe, or are they just gonna kind of blend in nothing? I'm actually gonna just pop on a tiny bit of lid primer. This is Makeup Revolution. Makeup Revolution. I'm gonna use my alter ego number 2, and I'm gonna go in this darkest shade. Oh, I'm gonna swatch this for you. So let's do these 2 shades. I guess these are considered matte. Okay, this is fabulous. That is amazing. It's maybe a satin matte finish, and then this is just a really pretty shade too. Okay. Whoa, and so this shade, I don't know how well you can see it, but it feels real nice. And then this shade is invisible. Hang on. Yeah, that's one of those, like, it's literally blending into my arm. So we'll see how that works. But I'm impressed with this. Oh, fallout. My fault. Fallout is just fine. I'm surprised because I didn't these are not powdery. I take that back. This brush is definitely picking up some powder, a little powder kick. But who cares? That is smooth. Whoa, nice. I think, who was it? I was watching and they said how everything is so red still. We've had a couple years of so many palettes being really warm. Even if they have a few neutral shades or cool shades, they have a ton of warm shades. And I'm like, hey, if you're looking for something more cool, this is very much that, like, neutral. I really like that. I'm gonna actually, so something I'm starting to do based on, if any of you watch like Deepika, she has a channel of just crazy good shadow tutorials, and she uses the little sponges, which I used to always throw away, the little applicators, but sometimes they are kind of helpful. So I'm gonna actually put this on my lower lash line, and it's that same shade, and I'm just gonna, it's a little more precise. Oh yeah. Then I'm gonna take the other end and blend. Now, so I'm gonna put this shade, oh, this is so pretty, on with my finger. Making sure there's no, wow, it's very subtle. It's really pretty though. I gotta say, good job, Revlon. Good job. Milani has the new blush palettes. I shared with you the cream blush palette, which is really nice, and I love Milani cream blushes, whether they're in the compact or the liquid. But this powder blush in there, in the palette, oh, it is beautiful. I feel like when you look at it, like when I saw it on the shelf, it didn't appeal to me. It doesn't have a lot of street appeal, you know what I mean? But when I wear it, it has this, there is a bit of a sheen in here. There is a little Emilio hanging out in these two blush shades. Now, this shade is actually beautiful. I feel like, look at that, for a darker skin tone, right? And then these two have been so pretty to mix. And they are, it's the Cheek Kiss in Golden Hour. And it doesn't say, these are separate shades than what we've already bought from Milani in terms of their powder blush. But this one does seem a little bit like Luminoso, and this one does seem a little bit like the, what is that pink one? I always forget, but you know, so they kind of resemble that. I am going to mix them, the two pale shades, and I'm just gonna apply them right here. I feel like the new Covergirl blush, the Clean Fresh blush palette, this one, those are okay. And they have more shades to choose from, but I feel like this, the way it applies and wears, is superior. I don't have any new bronzer, so I am going to put on this Maybelline City Bronzer. Two mascaras that are new, and I think I like them both. So I think I'm gonna do one eye with one and the other eye with the other. So the mascara Highly Rated, that is from Milani, now has an anti-gravity formula. So they claim that this is more of a curling, lifting version of it. And I gotta say, it's pretty great. I don't know, I'm kind of like, oh, how much do I love this? It's sort of growing on me. It's got the hourglass brush, you know, where it has the different sizes, and it has, are they plastic? Yeah, they are plastic, not, yeah, they're like little plastic combs. So then we also have Covergirl has a new Exhibitionist Stretch and Strengthen mascara. And you can see it's got this gold, black and gold tube. That's what sets it apart. And so this is supposed to have more lengthening and fibers, and it's got a very dense, sort of your typical mascara brush that's very bristly, has the brush bristles. So I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna do one and then the other. So first I'm gonna do this one, the Milani. I like the Milani, the Highly Rated. Okay. I think that this is a great mascara, and I think it might get really popular. So before those youngsters on TikTok buy it all, maybe grab a tube. So I have this thing whenever I'm putting on my mascara and I'm trying to really build it, I get separation on this one part, and I'm trying to, like, sometimes I get it perfect, and then but I do think that's a nice dramatic lash. This CoverGirl, you know how I am always about, ooh, I like thick and clumpy mascaras. This actually might be a bit too thick and clumpy. The formula almost seems like a little, like I need it to sit for a week and get a little more gummy. So this is thinner than the Milani. I don't know if I really see where the fibers, like the extension, comes in. Perhaps the formula is like good for, you know, just kind of lash nourishment. So I definitely think the Milani one has more oomph. If this one needs a week though to dry out, I will keep at it. Yeah, so I think they both look pretty good, but I do think right now I like the Milani better. I'm gonna put brows on. I've got a CoverGirl. I'm just gonna do this very fast. There are two lipsticks I wanna talk about today, and they're also Revlon and Milani. Okay, so Revlon came out with these new Colorstay matte light crayons, and what I like about them is they're matte, but they are light in terms of they're very smooth. They don't feel like the Colorstay ink. Wait, this is called Colorstay. The Maybelline one, that's not Colorstay, what is that? But Superstay. But this one seems smoother. So I have shades. I actually bought this shade, tried it, and loved it. It's called Clear the Air. Oh, that's blush. Forgot about that. Clear the Air. Love it. Which one was this one? Tread Lightly. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, they're kind of like, you can use them as liners, you can use them as lipsticks, and then Ruffled Feathers. Beautiful, like true red. Ooh, yes. Okay. So here, and then Milani came out with new, they had these earlier, then they came out with matte formulas. So I have the shade Tease. They're called like Lip Fetish or something. So they have kind of these, not S&M names, but you know what I mean. So Tease is a very, very kind of like kidney nude. Sorry, liver nude, that's it, not kidney, liver. And then this one is called Secret, right? Yes, and it's a more pink. Ooh, yeah, actually it looks a lot lighter. So, you know what I almost want to do? Okay, I'm gonna put this one on from the Revlon. Then I'm gonna wipe that off, and then I'm gonna put on one of the Milani's. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna do Tread Lightly to just see what it looks like with nothing else. Has a pleasant vanilla scent to it. This is a very comfortable nude. It's a comfortable nude. I'm gonna take my hair clips out. Ooh, yeah, that's cute. Okay, so this is like just a good one and done nude shade if you want. I really enjoy this. So I'm going to use the Understatement liner in Nude Entrance. I love this. Nude Entrance. What is it? Is it Nude Entrance or Nude Entrance? I'm kind of thinking it's probably Nude Entrance because I don't think makeup companies go, or is it Nude Entrance? Like I'm gonna make this Nude Entrance. Oh my God, I crack myself up, you guys. This is terrible. Why? Okay. Take this one. This is the shade Tease. Super 90s. Yes, this is good. Again, very comfortable matte. Kind of dig it with these shadows. This is giving me very much 1993, 1994 vibes. I had a lot of brown lipstick with kind of a grayish taupe shadow. That was my thing. Okay, so here we are. Here's new Drugstore. I am very pleased. This is good. I think this concealer is good. The Joah, this, if you're looking for a very moisturizing, medium coverage, easy to use foundation / tint, this works. And I do think that this shade kind of gives me an extra glow. And I enjoy everything from the blush palette to the eyeshadows, the mascara. The Covergirl mascara is very nice. But if you are like me and you prefer a more dramatic lash, that Milani, holy cow. So I'll list everything. Have fun at the drugstore. Let me know if you find something amazing. Tag me on Instagram because I'm always on the hunt. And if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and do that. So, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.